how we make those decisions really, really matters. But unlike decisions about, cutting down local trees or creating a new cycle lane, making new medicines available, these data decisions rarely bring people out onto the streets. They're not the kind of thing that you get, that you see lots of campaigning about on the news. And it means that the decisions that get made, because they're not made with people and with communities and with that powerful voice, tend to be quite technocratic. They tend to be driven by the experts who are coming in, and they miss things. They miss things about the way in which data and AI have impacts on real communities and their lives. So we think we need to build the capacity within communities to address data, to be able to talk about it, to campaign around it, and to do that in ways that aren't exclusive, they're not wonky, they're not elite, they're down to earth, but also ways that aren't extractive, that are informed, that are trauma informed, that build connections, that build community, that help us to relate to each other, and that are joyful and fun, and that enhance our lives, right? And having conversations about data that bring those things to the fore, I think, is how we get change in the world. So that's why we've been exploring this idea of supporting the campaigns in communities that are trying to make changes around data. And we've worked with 5 of them over the past 6 months, the 5 that you're going to hear from 5 of them today. But we think that there are potentially hundreds, maybe thousands of campaigns across the country who, even if data isn't like the one thing that they are focused on, it is a significant part of how they make change in the world, change the way in which data gets collected, what data gets heard, how it gets used. So how we get change in the world through supporting these kinds of data campaigns, or as we like to say, like every campaign is a data campaign, is really the focus of today's conversation.